Peace, family. What up, though? Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much. If you are new here, please feel free to subscribe. Like it don't bite. It won't hurt you. Like, it's free of charge. Like, I mean, just smack that motherfucker real quick. Just you know what I'm saying? Just bang. No, let me stop. But thank you so much for coming to my channel. I just want to come here real quick and just talk about staying true to yourself and your spiritual journey. How hard sometimes it can be, especially if you're coming from a religious background, or if you are dealing with people who are just not very understanding. All right. The first thing I want to talk about is as far as the time that you spend with yourself, as far as aloneness or being alone is concerned. Understand that as much as you may want to bring people to the same understanding that you have and the same knowledge of self that you have accumulated, not everyone is going to be okay with that journey. And to be able to have knowledge of self and to be able to understand where you come from and who you are and all those things it takes a great deal of accountability, and some people are comfortable where they are. So if you have started your spiritual journey, or if you are on that spiritual journey, or you're in that process right now, it's because you were not comfortable where you are. All right. Some people, they are all right with their day to day. Some people are all right with just being okay. Some people are okay with life happening to them, not even realizing that they are the creator of the life that they live. You have come to that space where you're like, no, I'm going to be the ruler of my own shit. I'm going to choose now to save myself. Some people are okay with waiting in a line. Other people would rather start their own line. Other people would rather get that fast pass, or other people would rather be able to choose their own direction, go left rather than right. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, what you eat don't make them shit, and vice versa. Okay, so when you're in this process and you get alone and you get tired, and it's like, you may even be afraid of expressing new beliefs or certain truths that you've learned about, even if it was the religion that you grew up in, or just other things around you. When you're on the path of trying to break generational curses, we're on the path of trying to free yourself. When you're on the path of understanding who you are and balancing yourself, that takes a lot of fearlessness. So a lot of people are operating in fear. All right. When you've chosen your spiritual life, you've chosen your journey. Now, I'm not saying that if you are religious that you're choosing fear. That's not what I'm saying at all. But understand too that when you are on your spiritual journey, that a lot of people are indoctrinated with that system of fear, to be a slave or to be governed by something else outside of them. You choosing your spirituality, you've realized that you are a god or goddess, and you're trying to figure out how to navigate through this because you have a feeling of you haven't been fulfilled by what's been told to you. So you're going out to seek the truth on your own. All right. So I'll another point that I'll make as well too, being on your spiritual journey, especially with being a woman, it's like being out here and dating in spirituality. It's like, if you are someone, when we living in a world where being naked and having 64 inches of lime green hair is the style, even if that's your style, it don't motherfucking matter. Do it, pop your shit, yeah. Lace blended, curls is, yeah. All that. Do your shit if that's what makes you comfortable, if that's what you want. As long as you understand that this is an accessory and not who I am, do your shit. Same thing with locks. Some people are using, or a lot of times locks are seen as a big symbol of spirituality. And it can be, and it is to a certain point, but your hair being more loosely curled or more nappy than it, that don't make the other person more spiritual than you are, just because they got locks hanging down their back, or because they wearing head wraps that's touching the ethers, or they got a ankh on that's covering their whole upper body and shit. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean shit. Because especially if you're coming from religions, how many people did you see with that collar on that was full of hell, that shouldn't have been sitting on that pulpit? That doesn't mean anything. It's not what you say. It's not the trinkets and shit. It's what you do. It's your deeds. All right. So when you are on your spiritual journey, you staying true to yourself. Don't worry about nothing else outside. There is nothing else that will be able to sustain and be able to bring to you what you desire, but you. free yourself, save yourself. And anytime you find yourself in a position to whereas, because you could be, I'm gonna use this as an example, like being new in your spiritual journey, but you find yourself having a conversation with someone who is religious. And so they're spitting all these Bible verses at you, or all of these, surahs from the Quran, or they're spitting, all of these different things at you. And it's so if you're just learning or you're just getting into it, okay, that's fine. If you don't know that much, that's okay. That's fine. Spirituality is freedom. So if you aren't able to battle and go back and forth with those people, you don't need to. Because spirituality, let's understand the first the first word in spirituality is spirit. Spirit ain't loud. Spirit ain't argumentative. Spirit ain't frustration and damn you to hell and judge you and all. Spirit don't do that. Spirit is knowledge itself. Spirit is a part of a whole. Spirit is God in itself. Hold on, y'all got a little tag. Hold on. We just had us a little ghetto moment right there. But spirit ain't loud. Spirit ain't argumentative. Spirit does not have to be loud and yell at you to convince you of something, because spirit already knows. So in your spirituality, it's you tapping into what you've already known and what you have forgotten. You are a soul having a human experience. Okay? You don't have to be able to go back and forth with those people. You don't have to prove shit to any motherfucking body. And also understand too, that however you choose to go about your spiritual journey is completely up to you. Some people may feel like, oh, your spiritual journey, you ain't supposed to be don't read all the books, don't do this, don't do that. Or some may feel like, oh, you're supposed to be outside barefoot all the time. Or however, whatever feels right to you is good for you. Also too, I mean, shit, if you come from a certain place where certain things are practiced, whether it be voodoo or hoodoo, or whether you're initiated or looking into being initiated into different African religions and things like that, however it goes, whatever feels right to you, whatever calms your spirit, whatever frees you, that even goes with religion too. I mean, shit, if it feels right to you, then do your thing, baby. But like I said, it's not about what you say, it's about what you do. Okay? I gave that example about seeing but I'm a preacher's kid. I done been in a church and seen many men and women with collars on who should not have been preaching to any motherfucking body. All right? You're choosing to free yourself. You don't have to go back and forth with nobody. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Why? Because the louder they speak, understand that they are trying to convince themselves more than they're trying to convince you. They barely believe it they motherfucking self. That's why it's so hard for it to be followed. You are here to experience, you are here to learn, you are here to ascend, and you are here to free your motherfucking self. Now is the time to be saved, not after it's all said and done. Now is the time to free yourself. Now is the time to liberate who you are, feel liberated in who you are. Whether you are a black or brown, I don't give a fuck if you blue, white, pink, I don't give a fuck what you is, all right? As long as you ain't out here hurting nobody and spreading no motherfucking hate. However you feel, however you decide to move in this life, that's what anybody. It's completely on you. It's not my business. Okay? But when you finding that peace in yourself, when you are aligning yourself with who you truly are, with your true purpose, also too, realizing and recognizing your talents. I had to say, I forgot what reading it was. I think it may have been for cancer, but realizing and recognizing your talents. What feels natural to you? What are you naturally drawn to? Is it root work? Is it candle work? Or is it rather be music, or rather be dancing? What's your form of meditation? What heightens your vibrations? The reason why I always say after every video, follow no man for his journey is not your own, is because you and the next person are not the same. You may have similarities, but you two do not live the same life. You two do not have the same perception. And you're going to find that as well when it comes down to you linking up with other spiritual people as well. Because sometimes all spiritual people don't feel or don't believe the same things. I just said that you are a soul having a human experience. Someone else who's spiritual may not believe that. And that's fine. But it's what frees you. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you, oh, well, you got everything out, then that mean that you insecure. That mean this, or you should be more of this because men gonna let you da. How about them niggas learn self-control? How about that? Don't try to put on me, well, a man is naturally polygamous. No, how about your motherfucking ass learn some self-control? You understand me? How about your motherfucking ass stop sexualizing every bump and curve and crease that you see on a woman? Let's start there. Because if you're someone who had been insecure about your body for a long time, got stretch marks, or you're on a weight loss journey, or maybe you're not even trying to lose, maybe you a BBW and you just never felt confident in certain things or felt like you couldn't wear certain stuff or whatever, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, and you better do that shit well, my baby. You better do that shit well, because if not you, then who else? You never know the blessing that you can be to somebody else by going through his journey. It gets lonely sometimes. You want to cry. You get frustrated. You be want to cuss motherfuckers out. You be want to be left alone. Being alone and being by yourself, it becomes an addiction after a while. Sometimes when you get on your spiritual journey, you don't even want to go outside. It's phases. It's levels to this shit. You're not perfect, but it's owning those imperfections. It's taking those lessons. It's taking that energy in reverse and putting it back on you. Okay? You are more than what someone else said that you were going to be. You are more than the stereotype. You are worth it. When it comes, like I was giving the example of dating, being a woman, being in your spiritual journey and dating and all that stuff. Don't expect for whether you like men, women, dogs, what. Okay. Don't be fucking no dog, y'all. Don't be fucking with no dogs. But wherever it is, everyone's not going to understand your journey. When you're on your spiritual journey, you're going to start looking different. You're going to start speaking different. The things that you hold value in will change. You're not going to want to go to the places that you used to. Things that used to make you laugh and entertain you won't make you laugh or entertain you anymore. You're going to be more serious about self. Okay? Love yourself in the process. You are beautiful and you were made perfectly as is. You were not made inherently wicked. Period. You were not made already fucking up or fucked. None of that shit. You ain't did shit. All right? I hate that. I used to ask my mama that. Like, what do you mean? Oh, he died, so for all your sins. And then I'm like, aren't we all gonna make mistakes? But I'm saying, why would you put that bad juju on me? Why would you put that bad juju on me? Talking about I was gonna do something. I ain't even did shit yet. Damn. You are inherently divine. You are a part of a whole, okay? That God in you, nurture it. Talk to it. Tap into it. Listen to your intuition more often. If shit don't make sense, question it. Ask questions. And if you're ever steered away from asking questions, question that. Ain't no way in the fuck you want me to be a follower of something and me trying to gain knowledge to be a better follower is looked at as being wrong. Me asking questions, no. Question the question. Fuck all that. Understanding. So we can be able to find peace here. Once you found peace here, the body will follow. That's the type of time we own. Stay true to yourself. I can understand what certain things when the husband I can understand even too wanting to be accepted, but that's not even the case. Everywhere you go outside of your house or work, you're not accepted. Everybody don't like you everywhere you fucking go. Everybody don't think you fine and pretty, and everybody don't like everything you have to say all the time. So I don't give a fuck if it's family. I don't give a fuck if it's your partner or whoever else. You need to be happy first. All right? Especially when it come down to dating. You become your own lady before you become somebody else's lady. And that's just what it is. I'm not telling nobody not to date and say, fuck married. No, because I'm going to be someone's wife one day. I'm going to have children one day. But what I'm telling you is the importance of having your own and being confident in who you are and in whose you are before you go and you wrench your energy and your time somewhere the fuck else. Okay? Stay true to yourself. Love yourself. Be kind to you and be patient. All right? We live in a popcorn ready-made world. This shit don't happen overnight. It doesn't. Sometimes you might go on your spiritual journey. You may not have started to accept your melanin or how deep your melanin runs or the texture of your hair until years later. That's fine. But as long as you don't give up on you, put you at the front of the line. Put you at the front of your mind, at the front of the line and at the front of your mind. Okay? Seek peace in everything that you do. Seek peace and seek truth in everything that you do. And you are loved because you are love. Please know it. Love yourself before you go looking for love from somebody else. That's it. That's all I had to say, y'all. I love y'all so much. Mind, body, and soul. I love y'all as is. I hope y'all love yourselves the same. This is something I had on my heart real quick. Like, just real light. You know what I mean? Just real light. Just real quick. Subscribe. Comment. Like. I don't care if you say, like, hey, night, like, you tripping. Like, fuck all that shit you talking about. I don't care. Let me see it. I'm going to cuss your ass back out, too. But I don't give a fuck. Let me stop. Let me stop. Shit. Love yourself, all right? We are all on this journey of self-discovery, trying to figure out our place in this shit show. And y'all, we got to stay encouraged, family. Love yourself as is, okay? Follow no man, for his journey is not your own. Mwah. I love y'all. I see y'all later.